Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com here with an overview of the Ford Performance one-piece drive shaft for 2011 to 2014 GT Mustangs. In this video, we're going to talk about a few topics when it comes to this drive shaft. We're going to talk about the materials and construction of the drive shaft, the benefits of upgrading, and of course, the install. I'll talk more about this later, but the install here is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter. The 11 to 14 Mustangs came from the factory with a 2-piece drive shaft, which is inherently going to have some weaknesses. This aluminum 1-piece drive shaft from Ford Performance is going to be a good option for anyone looking to get rid of those weaknesses for performance, drivability, or just peace of mind reasons. This is also one of the more affordable options when it comes to drive shaft upgrades for these cars, so it's a good option for those of you out there that are budget-minded. A 1-piece drive shaft is a huge upgrade over the factory 2-piece drive shaft for a few reasons. An aluminum 1-piece drive shaft will be stronger. It's going to shed some extra pounds from your Mustang and improve drivability. This is going to be stronger because you're eliminating an inherently weak spot in the factory drive shaft due to the 2-piece design, and you're also going to be using stronger materials all around. Keep in mind that the drive shaft is made from a certified 6061 aluminum. And when it comes to weight savings, let me remind you that these are pounds that will be shaved directly off of your Mustang's rotational mass. When you take that much weight off of your drivetrain, you're going to immediately notice a few things: faster revs and throttle response, and even some faster quarter-mile times. You'll also notice that the 1-piece drive shaft will eliminate the vibrations that are commonly found with the factory 2-piece drive shaft, so that's where you're going to notice improvements in drivability. Overall, you're looking at improvements such as faster revs, better throttle response, and less vibrations or clunking during driving. I mentioned earlier that this is one of the more budget-friendly options when it comes to upgrading your drive shaft. You can expect to spend between $600 and $700 for this Ford Performance option, but you also have the choice of going with DSS or Dana, but you can expect to pay a little bit more for those other options. Of course, options like the DSS carbon fiber drive shaft are going to offer a different set of benefits, so just make sure that you're shopping for what you need from your drive shaft, whether it be a monster upgrade or a more simple one. As far as the install goes for this, I said earlier that this is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter, and you can expect to spend about 2 hours getting the install completed. I will say that you should have some knowledge or someone to help you that's done this before. I wouldn't really recommend this as a job for the first-time wrencher. You're going to need a handful of tools to get the job done, including a torque wrench, and as usual, a lift would be your best bet, but the job can be done on jack stands as well. You can plan on dropping your exhaust from the mid-pipe back, and that's going to give you access to drop the drive shaft. There is a factory drive shaft safety loop that you need to get out of the way, and then you just have your bolts at both the front and rear of the drive shaft to break free after you mark the drive shaft. Once the stock boy is out, you can install the pinion plate adapter on the rear of the differential pinion flange and get the new drive shaft into the car with the pinion flange end first. Of course, a second set of hands can help you remove and install the drive shaft, since this can be a little hard to do on your own. Wrapping things up here with the Ford Performance 1-piece drive shaft, this is an aluminum 1-piece drive shaft that's going to be stronger and lighter than the factory drive shaft. As always, I suggest you check it out more online for yourself right here at AmericanMuscle.com.